What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see if I can get me in here. There I am. That's good. Oh my God, I did it the right way. Let me see. That's that. That's that. For the podcasters, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday morning. I know I am. And you know what? Let's remind everybody this is for entertainment purposes only. I want you guys to laugh, have a good time. If you have any thoughts, questions, ideas, anything that you want to throw at me, I am your cigar consigliere. And by the way, let me go ahead and just introduce myself. Where are we? Where are we? Let's see. Let me see. Where is this one? Let's take that one out. And there I am. My name is Duncan Ramon Echeverria, your cigar consigliere. And very excited to be here this morning. It is a Monday morning. I'm wearing an official Christoph cap. It's Christoph Cigars. Real nice. I like the embroidery. Kind of keeps the noggin a little bit protected, if you will. I'm super stoked. I'm experimenting with a couple of different things this morning. I got immediately off to my left a screen that's tracking the time for my podcast, which I'm very, very super duper excited about that. We're going to try to get a little bit more creative with our podcastings. We're going to get a little bit more creative with our social media platforming in the days, weeks to come. So super happy about that. Buenos dias, Mr. Michael Carter, and hey to you too, Caroline West. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I am having, and I'm going to show you guys because I don't know if you can see this or not, from one of my favorite artists of all times, Frida Kahlo. I wonder what's underneath this thing. Oh, the price is still on it. As you can see that I got it on sale. I got it marked down because I'm cheap like that. And hey, nothing wrong with a little cheap. It saves money in today's world. You got to save money. Alberto Valencia, muchísimos saludos. Everybody, let's do this real quick in Espanol for my Spanish-speaking friends and family. Muy buenos días, bienvenidos al show de la mañana de los tres maduros, aunque solamente los lunes soy un solo maduro. Muchas gracias a todos los hispanoparlantes, nuestras amistades en Centro, Suramérica, en España, en todas partes donde se habla la linda lengua española. Muy buenos días. Este es su servidor, Duncan Ramón Echeverría, su conserje de los tabacos. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on board. I really appreciate this. That was just a quick little introduction, a hello and how are you in Spanish. In Spanish, we have a lot of folks that do follow the show literally in Honduras, Nicaragua, Venezuela, Colombia, España, all over the place. Buenos days. Yes, I believe that's that language, not related to Spanish, but very similar. Buenos dias. It's buenos, buenos, buenos dias. That's to everybody out there. So everybody, if you are watching or you're interested in watching and getting notifications on YouTube, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Doña Noli Cigars. It helps us supremely. It really, really does. When you go there, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then the little bell. When you hit that, it tells you every time we're doing a show, when I'm doing a show. We're in the process starting today of developing our social media platform to a much broader strength, a much broader audience is really what we're looking to do. I want you guys to bear with me because I'm not very techy. I've always said this. My strengths do not lie in information and technology. I've said that the day that the robots take over, I might as well just lay down and say, do what you got to do. Right? Because I am not that guy. Oh, look at you. Buenos dias, my man. And if you guys see what I got here right now, it's a little, it's not a Maduro. Let's get that out of the way. It's not a Maduro. It's actually, and I like what I'm about to tell you guys. There's a little bit of a follow-up. This is the Vinegar do Brasil, or do Brasil, which means of Brazil. Handmade. Claro. I'm going to go ahead and do this right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at that. It's a nice Claro. Yeah, I think it loses a little something. But anyways, look, it says Claro right there. Or I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Um, it's a cigar that I've smoked before. One, we have it on the website. So let me go ahead and give you guys also the website so you guys can immediately jump on it if you so desire. There it is right there. It is it's doing its magic. Look at that. It's doing its magic. www.donanolicigars.com. We have I believe we have a 5-pack or a 4-pack of the Brazilian cigars from Villiger Cigars. Very reasonably priced. There's also, I believe, I wish I need to see if I can bring up the website. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now since I got you guys here with me, and let's check it out together. I mean, I'm gonna do it right now. In front of the cameras. Yes, I am. Look at that. I'm navigating to it. The non-techie guy that I am is actually doing this in front of you guys. If you guys have noticed, the background is slightly different. I am in my home office. My books, some memorabilia, some artwork, some. This actually is a really. Where is it? There it is. That's a really beautiful piece done by my partner. It is. He did a couple of really amazing Egyptian inspired pieces. That is a scarab. So it's one of those like ancient Egyptian symbols of I guess long life or royalty. Again, I loved it. I thought it fit in here really, really beautiful. And I like the colors. I mean, I'm a big fan of that. Let's take a look here. I'm already on the website. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to navigate to make sure that we do have it. So let me see. Villiger. Yep, we have. Get ready for this, guys. We have the Claro Robusto and the Toro in the 5-packs. They are there. The same thing is also for the Maduro in the Robusto and in the Toro. I'll tell you what. Let me bring this one up real quick, just so we're on the same page. Okay, so the 5-pack is only $42.50 on the Robustos, so that's fantastic. You can't get better than that. I mean, it's Villiger Cigars. I mean, for the love of God, man, I'm super duper excited. Let me see here. Let me bring up the let's say the Toro Maduro 5-pack. That's $45, so like $2.50 more for the Maduro, $42.50 for the Claro and the Robusto. I mean, it's really a great little deal. These are currently right now on the website. Villiger do Brasil in the Claro and in the Maduro format. So whichever way you want to go, easy breezy, Japanesey. Hey, Josh, what's happening, my main man? All the best to you. Thank you very much for being with us here. Listen, to anybody who has not done so, we are literally only at 109 subscribers. One more subscription brings us to that 110 mark, man, on YouTube. I want to say thank you ahead of time. If you haven't done it, please go ahead and do that. It helps us massively. The whole metrics is that YouTube follows, and it helps us to see how many people are really interacting, how many folks are being a part of the show. So if you haven't done it, can you please real quick go there? Hey, Josh, I appreciate that. God bless you, my main man. Listen, man, that's what it's all about right there. Those little support hits right there, that is what it's all about. I'm going to bring up the real quick this one just so you guys see it. There it is. We're gonna switch back there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Doña Noli Cigars. It really does help us. I'm about to cut this guy. One of the things that I experienced about smoking the Villiger do Brasil in the Claro format is that it's not your prototypical mild cigar. I can tell you that right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even do a decent cut. I'm gonna put it on the camera. I did not do a decent cut, but the airflow, the construction is absolutely on point. So even if you mess it up, you're not gonna mess it up. I mean, look at that. You can tell. What a horrible cut. What an idiot. I can't believe I did that. But even if you did such a bad cut, clean, beautiful. There's nothing tight in there. What an absolutely sublime draw. And on the cold draw, it's almost like a very light woodiness that has this gorgeous hay-like flavor. I don't know if I'm expressing myself correctly. You guys all know I'm not a reviewer, so these flavor profiles are only indicative to what I can get based upon my own flavor, my own palate. I'm only going to tell you guys what I get. I'm not going to make it up as I go along or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get this sucker lit up. Yes, I did say let's get this sucker lit up. Feelings are not going to get hurt. Vinegar is not going to come after me right now because I called it a sucker. And by the way, I'm drinking, if you guys, this is my delicate side right here. I'm drinking out of my favorite, one of my favorite painters, mugs, Frida Kahlo. I love her. I mean, the color, the beauty, I liked her. I dig her. Big mug, filled with great coffee. Of course, I only drink Doña Noli Hacienda Blend. As a matter of fact, why don't I have it here for you guys? Can you guys bear with me for a minute? I'm going to get a pack of it so you can see what it looks like. It's also on the website. And then we're going to get to lighting this guy. How's that? Podcasters, look at that. We're coming up on minute 12. My podcast nation. God bless you guys. Listen, I love you guys deeply, dearly. We're going to be doing a few more sessions for podcasters throughout the week. We want to experiment with that. So, podcasters, I have not forgotten you, and I will show you mad love. Truly. 1 second, everybody. Where in the heck is the coffee? What did I do with it? Oh, I found it. Look at this. It's so much fun, believe it or not, to be doing this from my home office studio. And the reason I say that is because I got a lot of stuff that's readily available within, maybe 6 feet from me. By the way, this is my coffee that I drink, and I love my coffee. I hope you like it too. This is the Doña Noli Hacienda Blend. It is a medium-bodied roast. We do it in the bean format so that when you get it, you can grind it down to whatever specifications you need or you want to enjoy it at your preference. So I'm drinking out of my Frida Kahlo mug right here, Doña Noli Premium Hacienda Blend Coffee. $12 online right now. You're not gonna go wrong with that. We readily stock it. We ship it all the time. We got a couple of clients, believe it or not, that actually are buying them a dozen at a time. If they like it, they like it. We're going to tell you, Josh Dollar has brought us to 110 subscribers. God bless you. Thank you very, very much. Back to work. You got to do it, brother. You got to do it. We're now officially 110. I think that what that gets me on YouTube is a hearty thanks. That's nice, though. A hearty thanks. So, listen, everybody. I'm about to light this. This is the Vinegar do Brasil in a Claro format. I'm super duper excited about it because a lot of folks, when they see this, oh, that's a Connecticut. Oh, that's just it's a Connecticut. It is what it is. So yes and no. The wrapper, it's called the Claro. Marie Van Hoy, what's going on, my beautiful Valkyrie? I was lapsed in calling you, and I humbly apologize for that. I'll make it a point to give you a phone call soon after this show. I love Marie Van Hoy. She has been an ardent supporter of us here at Doña Noli Cigars, the show, her husband, Jay, Joshua, her son, everybody and their mother in that family. I'll tell you this, guys. I couldn't do what I do without folks like Marie Van Hoy. So there, I said it. You know what? I love her dearly. That's like my big sister, actually my younger sister, because she's younger than me. So I adore her dearly. Well, I especially the funny part. I don't know about informative because I'm a bit of a nutsack. I'm a little loopy. So the Claro. Claro, like Connecticut, like Candela, like Natural, um, like double claro. Those are all different variations on a light wrapper. Just so you guys understand that. And again, there's more into that. When you really begin looking at how many color variations wrappers have, it's also contingent upon the type of wrapper. I mean, just keep that in mind. It could be a claro colorado, which means a very light Colorado wrapper. And just like that, believe it or not, the standard for many, many years in America, possibly let's say 30, 40 years ago, give or take, was a double claro or what's considered a candela. Candela is not necessarily the green wrapper, all green, all the time. The double claro or candela was the standard for American smoking cigars for many, many decades. James Kirk, el capitán de la nave interplanetaria USS Enterprise, está aquí. Hey, what's going on, James? All the best to you. Muchas gracias por estar mirando desde Puerto Rico. Listen, James is actually one of our biggest supporters, also direct from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico in the middle of the Caribbean. All the best to you always. Siempre todo lo mejor para ti, mi hermanito. So let's get to smoking this. I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. For the podcasters, we're coming up on 17 minutes. We got about another good 13 minutes. Let's get this rolling, right? It's been too long. I haven't even lit up yet. By the way, talk amongst yourselves. Say hi to each other. Yes, I know what you're seeing. I know. Don't let it scare you. It's okay. Nobody needs to be afraid. At all times, this is being done by a professional. Okay, just keep that in mind. So, what has shocked you? I used a very cheap 89-cent, not even a Bic lighter to light this. Again, as you guys have known this, or I have said this story many, many times, one of the greatest living masters of our industry taught me in a very direct way how to light and cut a cigar. I mean, bottom line, he said, you know what? The man who has a big lighter in Cuba is king. Needless to say, if I have a little knife, I use a little knife. If I got a cutter, I use a cutter, whichever style. I've used all manner of different ways to access my cigar. And as you guys saw earlier in the show, that's not even a pretty cut. I mean, that's really not even a pretty cut, which is insane, right? It's insane. But this is what speaks to construction and quality. And I'll tell you exactly what that is. Ready? Perfect airflow. Villiger cigars, the 5-pack, we have it in the Claro and also in the Maduro format. Absolutely sublime. We also, of course, carry them in the boxes. So whatever you guys are looking for, we can definitely do that. So let me jump into this. I see that Maria is placing an order right now. Thank you very much for the support. We always appreciate that. Just so you guys all understand this, we are shifting. Paradigms are shifting in Doña Noli Cigars. So we are shifting everything directly to online only. I've had some feedback, not necessarily negative, but I've had some feedback against that. But I want to go ahead and explain the reasoning behind it today. I want to just, level it all out for you guys. Cards on the table. We had a gentleman call this morning, and I could tell he was slightly upset. He's one of my dear good friends. He's a solid client of ours, and he said, "Man, I wanted to stop on by and buy your bundles. I need some more." And I said, "I'm so sorry. We have shifted everything to online orders only. A lot of the companies that we work with can drop ship. A lot of the companies that we're going to be receiving from, particularly the factory that I have my cigars being done, the brand of Don Giannoli Cigars, that factory is in Miami. It's in Miami. So A lot of the times we have to order a massive amount of inventory to stockpile it here, which we can then, deploy, sell, drop ship, all that stuff. So I am in the process of working it out. So if the orders come in, they can just drop ship. So we're saving a little bit of money. And just to let you guys know that does help to streamline the overhead. That's one. Number two, when you look at a small brick and mortar shop right now in the times that we're in, we have to get very creative. We have to get very, how do I say this? Get with the times. You got to get with the times. You got to get involved with what works and what doesn't. We have a lot of young guys and girls who are truly all about the cigar lifestyle. And man, I'll tell you what, they are on those phones and tablets. I was looking for my phone. I got it charging. Phones and tablet doohickeys all the time, the little small laptops. So a lot of these folks, they just really want access. They want to be able to order, have it shipped to their house, whatnot. We are in the process of streamlining everything to meet what the needs are currently right now. So we're very, very excited about that. Yes, the physical location will eventually shut down. We are. I mentioned this last week that the last 3 weeks of this month, actually the last 2 weeks of this month, and the first week of next year, we will utilize it as a transitioning period to make sure that we get everything in place the right way. The office setup, the studio setup, the website setup, everything will be 100% compliance and ready for you guys by the first of the year. So that's what we're looking to do. We want to make sure that whatever you're looking for, any brand that you even tell me, hey, Duncan, can you get me this? Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and make sure that you can get it. So keep that in mind. Wow, we dropped quite a bit. We picked up again. That's good. I'm enjoying today from my Frida Kahlo mug, a fantastic coffee. Which, of course, it is the Doña Noli Hacienda Blend coffee. That's all I drink, anyways. I'm really super excited about it. You can do it. You can do it in an American style, and again, it's a coarser grind that I do to it, or you can do a super fine for the espresso, which that gives you that nice Cuban cafecito, that impact, and I love it. So again, today's cigar, it is the Villiger do Brasil, which means of Brazil or from Brazil. Claro. And if you're thinking this is a very super duper uber mild cigar, be careful. Tell you what, give me a second. Look at that. Tons and tons of voluminous smoke. Super duper excited about it. Wow. Very delicious. I mean, it's got this tanginess, and I always go back to it. It's got this really woody, cedary tanginess to it, almost like if you take a little piece of cedar and you kind of like have it on the inner cheek, and that reflects right there. There's a tiny zing on the tongue, the umami, or what you actually feel in your mouth. It's a really nice hit right above on the frontal or the front area of the roof of your mouth, right in there. It's almost like a little dryness, but it's a good dryness. It's something that's really enjoyable. That's what this cigar is telling me right now. It's not an overwhelmingly strong cigar by any means. It's smooth. There's a creaminess to it with the coffee that I'm doing. It's absolutely fantastic. I put a little vanilla cream, which I like, just a dash with my coffee, and it just accentuates every flavor profile of the cigar. Like literally over the top. I'm telling you guys, podcasters, I wish you could see this. But if you want to, you can. Remember, for podcasters, we do this show live on Facebook. We do it now on Periscope. We do it on Twitch. We do it on YouTube. So again, podcasters, you can find us there. Not a problem with that. And like I said, this cigar with the coffee. Let me get a couple of more puffs. How's that? You guys again behave. And, just have a conversation with yourselves for all of 30 seconds. I got to do this. Wow. Yes. Did you see that? That came out of this little guy. And I'm going to just point out again, I did a horrible cut. I mean, you think being a professional cigarologist, I would have nailed it. I did not. I didn't nail it. I mean, I think I messed it up completely. But it speaks volumes to the quality and craftsmanship of this cigar. The Vinegar do Brasil in a claro format. It also comes in Maduro, by the way, and it's absolutely sublime. Really, really, really great. You know what? Let me do something here real quick because you guys know again, I'm really not that brilliant when it comes to certain things. I want to look up some information real quick so I can actually add a little bit more about this cigar. So I'm going to do this for you guys real quick. Let me see here, right there. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says real quick. Okay, we're going to take a look at this one. Oh, let's see here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. My computer and I never ever work together in sync. I wish we did. I wish we actually did. Let me see. I'm reading a press release from Heinrich Villiger. Let me see. Any information on this? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Vinegar do Brasil de Claro in a Robusto format. Country of origin, it is a Brazil. It's from Brazil, of course. It's do Brasil. The factory is Vinegar do Brasil, which means they have a factory facility in Brazil. Why do I keep saying Brazil? In Brazil, in Brazil, or imbecile, one of the two. Wrapper is a Connecticut shade, which again, I can tell you that it's also called Claro. So it's a lighter version of the standard Connecticut shade wrapper, which then is classified as a Claro, which means clear. In this case, lighter. The binder is Brazilian. The filler is Brazilian. So it's a beautiful, beautiful. And as a matter of fact, from my understanding, and I'm reading this correctly, it's a Brazilian puro. So the Connecticut shade, it's a seed stock that is grown in Brazil, and it's absolutely on point. Wow. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, they have like a 38-page review here. I'm not going to get into that. It's, again, sometimes you guys know I'm not a reviewer. You guys know I don't ascribe to any of that stuff. Again, whoever does it, God bless you. You're fantastic. You got a better palate for it. You have more time than I do to do that. About maybe a half inch into the first third. As I said, creamy, a little zing on the palate. That tanginess of that. Again, it's like getting like a little piece of dry cedar and just putting it on the inner cheek, and sort of that tanginess of that dry cedar that sort of translates into like the rest of your mouth from the salivary glands as they pick up on that tangy piece of wood. And I say tangy piece of wood because I've had, and I've done this, a little spliff of cedar. And I took it one time and I just kind of like was chewing on it. I was like, there's a little something to it. To make it easy for you guys, imagine, if you will, a little piece of rind, not a bad piece of rind, like from a nice, orange or no, just a little piece of rind that has a little tangy sweetness to it. That's what I'm getting here. That's delicious and creamy. Imagine that, and it's very creamy, or as we say in Spanish, creamy. That's right, we say creamy. We don't say that. That's not a word in Spanish. It's cremoso. Cremoso en español. Este es un tabaco muy cremoso y tiene un toque de una acidez, pero una acidez muy agradable, como un pedacito de naranja así en aquí, fantástico. We just wrapped up with the podcasters, which means that's my mark. I got only a few more minutes left with you guys, and I'm loving this, by the way. Really, really, really great. You can't go wrong with that. Let me do this. Let me do the sponsored segment. There we go. Safety episode. Boom, done. And now we can go back to that and load it up. By the way, just so you guys know, we are on multiple platforms. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Breaker, we are on Podcaster, we're Pocket Caster, we are on we're in Google. You can actually Google us or Google podcasting us. So we're all over those formats. I'm very excited about that. And today we are Monday edition of Los Tres Maduros. I'm here with you guys. We're talking about the Vinegar do Brasil Claro format, and it's just absolutely a fantastic morning smoke with a great cup of coffee, which I'm having in my Frida Kahlo mug. I got like a small collection of these. I got about 3 of those in total. Don't ask. I like her artwork. I think she's totally cool. And the mugs are super duper awesome, by the way. And, just to show you guys know I'm a cheapskate, right? There you go. There's a price, and then there's a discounted price. So I got it on a discount. I got a good deal for it. Oh, yeah. And that's the coffee, by the way. It is the Doña Noli Hacienda Blend. It's in a beautiful medium to full body roast, the bean that we do, so that you can actually then take it home. You can grind it down to whatever specifications you want. You can do super fine and get that really great intense Cuban espresso or Italian espresso shot. So great. You can do a little bit of a coarser grind if you want to do like also a cold brew. It's better if you do a coarser grind. And also then if you do a standard Americano or a standard American brew, which is what I'm doing right now, is what I'm having. I put a little dash of vanilla cream in it, and it just rounded everything out really, really well. With this cigar, it's absolutely sublime. It's really, really great. Wow. I'm in love. I mean, I'm like deeply, madly in love. Just to talk back again, really just to let you guys know, we are going to be transitioning from the physical location where we currently are at here in Statesville to a full virtual online concept. So whatever you're looking for that we normally carry, it's going to be on the website. It's going to be actually on the Doña Noli website. I'm about to post it for you guys right now. Again, there it is. As you guys can see, there it is going. www.donanolicigars.com. The coffee is on there. The Brazil 5-packs are on there. I mean, everything is on there right now that you normally would see at the shop. Here's the best thing about this. By going fully virtual, fully online, we're going to be expanding. We currently have, I think, 700 items in it. The goal is to actually multiply that at least by 3, by a factor of 3. So we're looking to have about 2,100 items by the end of this week loaded. And I'm telling you guys, everything you could be looking for. Let's say your classics, your Macanudos, your Cohibas, your punches, your CAOs, your Drew Estates, whatever you're looking for, we're gonna have it in there. Fantastic price points. Absolutely every single item in there that's a half box or full box will have factored into it a great discounted price point. Just keep that in mind, something to consider. We are still doing the sale through the year that if you order a half a box or a full box, you get 6 free cigars. Yes. So on top of the discount, you're getting 6 free cigars. So I said it, we're holding on to that, and it's straight through the year. Super duper excited about it. So yeah, this cigar, man, I'm just so excited about it. Look at the output of smoke on this little guy. Wow. That zing, that, hey, how are you doing? This is not that mildy, little tiny, tinsy, little, cigar. It's got some body to it. Hey, thanks, Michael. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, man. On everything that we're doing right now, buy a half a box, buy a full box, you're always going to get 6 free cigars straight through the rest of the year. So if you think about it, if a box is a 20 count and you buy it, you get 26 cigars on top of we get 6 free cigars, and then you may get anywhere between 10 up to 30% discount on whatever you're buying. So again, it's fluctuates all over the place, but we have like some brands that have a 20% discount that you're like, wow, man, that's awesome. If the box you buy, if you only want to buy half a box, let's say you get 10 cigars in it, well, now you get 16. What a better deal. You're saving money, and on top of that, you're getting free cigars. Holy Moses. Super duper excited about it. Listen, everybody, we're coming up on around 11:45 right now. I want to say thank you, first and foremost. It's a tough time right now for everybody. It's absolutely a tough time for everybody in brick and mortar shops, in small businesses across America. It's a time in which, now through the holidays, now through Christmas, we as humans, we as people of this world, I think need to come together a little bit more and be there for each other. I could never stress enough how thankful I am to everybody that has supported us and continues to support us so much through these first 2 years. And like everybody knows, the first couple of years or the first year they're the toughest for any business. So having to restructure this way does not mean that Doña Noli Cigars is going away. It is not by any stretch. On the contrary, all licenses are still active. All licenses are still rocking and rolling. We're good to go, but we are moving on to a straight virtual online platform only, supported by all of our social media platforming that we do. So, and of course, by you guys, supported by you guys. There's a few more projects in the works, which we're going to bring to you guys. There are some fun things, and I want you guys to be a part of them. I'm really excited about it. Mike and Seamus are, of course, going to be with us this coming Wednesday. Those two crazies, right? So stay tuned. Wednesday night's show, 6:00. We got a lot to talk about on that one. Again, it's a different format than this one. This is just about just us, just you and I talking, right? Wednesday show, we're going to talk about what's going on out there to help people. What is happening right now to folks who are going through a tough time? What programs are out there? I'm going to have some for local people who are in need of assistance. We're going to advertise them. I'm going to try to do some research and reach out to these organizations and see what are they doing for businesses, what are they doing for families, what are they doing for individuals. Because there's a lot that needs to be talked about. I'm looking forward to this coming new year. I know there's a shift in the presidential, of course, in the presidency. I'm looking forward to that. You know what? I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be great. The ball is in the other court. Let's have a positive outlook on that and go forward. So to everybody, it's a Monday. If you haven't done it, for God's sake, say thank you. You made it. We're starting another week. God bless everybody. Thank you so very much. And at the end of the day, have fun, take care, smoke well. I do. And it's called the Vinegar do Brasil Claro. God bless you, everybody. I love you guys.